Persian-Azeri Cleavage and Persecution of the Bahais by Aaron Mahoney, Maggie Calabrese, Alison Hokanowski, and Jack Hickson. Persians represent a 50% majority in Iran. Azeris are the next largest group, the biggest minority. Both ethnic groups largely practice Shi'i Islam, making this cleavage an ethnic one. The Persian majority relies on Azeris to remain faithful to the regime in order to keep it together because of the number of Azeris. In 1945, the Azerbaijan Democratic Party was formed with goals to get cultural and territorial autonomy and independence. The ADP empowered militias to temporarily gain control over the region and declare independence from Iran. This move was backed by Soviets, but when they withdrew troops from the region, it was retaken by Iranians. When the Shah was in power, he cracked down on freedoms regarding cultural practices of Azeris, even making their Turkish dialect illegal to speak. Conflict began to arise in 1988 when Iran supported largely Christian Armenians in their breakaway from Azerbaijan to form Nagorno-Karabakh Republic. This angered many Azeris, who then felt betrayed by Iran. Presently, Iran and Azerbaijan have been friendly to one another, easing tension between Iranian Persians and Iranian Azeris. This is a link for Azeris. The Bahais believe in equality between women and men, importance of education, developing spiritual qualities, the link between worship and service, harmony between science and religion, forming mature relationships in the community. Origin of the cleavage. Since the Islamic Revolution of 1979, government has been persecuting Bahais. Bahais are Iran's largest non-Muslim religious minority. More than 800 Bahais have been arrested. The number of Persian went from 5 to more than 80 people. In 2010, members of Bahais' leadership group were wrongly sentenced to 20 years in prison. The Bahais feel economic and educational discrimination, strict limits to rights to assemble and worship. Anti-Baha'i propaganda is common in government-run news media. Baha'i students have been expelled from universities purely because of their religion. President Hassan Rouhani has not attempted to help Bahais, even though he has promised to end religious demonstration during his campaign. The state is violating human rights by continuing to persecute religious groups. UN officials have tried to intervene and help the situation multiple times. Even though they have recognized that Iran have made minor progress, it has overall failed to uphold the rights of its citizens. Iran continues to repress religious groups such as Bahais. Here's links for Bahais.